Good morning from Bar Harbor, Maine. The drone use here was highly illegal. It really was. You're not supposed to fly over people or public spaces like this, and the DJI software rightfully warned me that while not illegal, not like this isn't a restricted zone, this is a high-risk area, and I had to click a button that I accept responsibility for being arrested or fined. But yeah, this is the area that we stayed way back away from this and the campsite, but this is the main touristy part of Bar Harbor. Just huge houses, very, very rich people. We ended up having coffee and croissants around the corner from here. In the background, I think it's Acadia National Park. Yeah, it was a pretty nice place. Just not somewhere I really want to go back to, honestly. Just, like who has a 3-sail sailboat next to their 2-sail sailboat? The drone is cool, though. I'll get better at it. I mean, I'm still just sort of getting, I was aiming to get B-roll, but then I'm not really a good editor, so then I just sort of put drone shots in random places. But it's pretty cool to get a bird's eye view of things. I think it is. I'll do more with it, I think. And it's so small it can go anywhere with me, so every motorcycle trip will have the drone. If I can get the follow me footage working, then that'll be super cool. Hey, I need to change that battery. I'm sorry. It's almost dead. Even though I plugged it in last night.
Shoes are forced to ride on the back today because they stink so bad. It's like an unnatural smell. What are they doing?
Hey, I need to change that battery. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's almost dead. Even though I plugged it in last night. I don't know why.
Alright, well, that's pretty much enough of that, I suppose.
Well, we are leaving Bar Harbor. Had some coffee. It's 9 o'clock already. And going south, actually, to get some lobster rolls. It's, I guess, kind of sort of a bucket list item for BB-8 because he's been there before, but there was like a 2.5 hour wait. I don't think today will be any different, but we're going to try it out. I've never been before either, so if it works out, then great. And then, yeah, we'll just see how it goes. So we are heading south first, and then we'll head home via the back roads as planned. Good day today. I got the drone up in the air. I'll put some footage there in a second, and didn't get arrested or anything. What did give me a warning that I was in a high-risk zone, I think. And you're not supposed to fly it over people or parking areas. Anytime there's like crowds. So, it's certainly illegal to do that. But I kept my distance and just did a minute long and stopped it. All right, well, we're back on the road. Having problems again with the Ericas. So, well, this time with all the Clearwater lights, but this time with the Ericas, they won't turn off. They stay on all the time now. And I tried to turn them off, like physically, like really hold this button down into the programming mode, and like they're dimmed to the lowest setting. I was able to do that, but when I tried to do that, then I got a lamp front error, and my auxiliary lights wouldn't turn on and off. So now I think it's the can opener. This Clearwater setup, man, has been the most trouble I've had. I mean, when they work, they're great. But every 3 weeks, I've got to fiddle with them, and I'm sort of sick of doing that, to be honest. Anyway. That's pretty. Got a, we got Ford over there. Huh. Right next to the, factory. Interesting. Okay, that's a dead gorilla. We are 0.7 miles from Red's Eats. I don't know. I'm not really, sorry, not really big on seafood, but he wants to go. It's like the one thing this whole trip he's asked that we go do. And although we could probably be about halfway to home by now, I fully appreciate him wanting to do this. So he did say he was here last year, and it was like a 2.5 hour wait. So he literally like crossed the street and ate a lobster roll somewhere else, and it tasted good. So you know, we'll see how it goes. It is 11:46 a.m. They open at 11:30. I mentioned him this morning. Really should get there at like 10, just so we can guarantee. We have arm chairs we can fold out, just so we can guarantee we get in there first and just get it out of the way that we can go to my house. But it didn't quite work out that way. Yeah. So we're just gonna see how it goes. This is traffic. I hate traffic. I've been in a real bad mood this morning because, you know, we spent a week and a half riding without anyone around us at all. It was just us on the open road with occasionally, you know, we'd pass a car or two, and now we're been in traffic all morning, passing people going like 15 below the speed limit and like putting their indicator on a mile before they turn off. And it's like, oh my God, just turn, get out of my way. But it's been rough for sure. So I just turn this off before I stall out. And the line is awful. Just terrible. Well,
tried the place across the street?
Yeah.
That's a longer line than it was the first time I was here.
I'm just pissed because I dealt with like 2 hours of stress of just looky-loos going like so slow, and then it's a long line on a fucking Tuesday.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucking Tuesday at 11 a.m. Do you people have jobs? We're at the second best lobster rolls in the city. It's number 2. That's probably cheaper too, right? Alright, well. Yeah, that traffic on the bridge is really backed up. It's pretty here though. Still look at the map now, it's hard to fit Alright, we're leaving this area. And we're getting the hell out of here. I need to get out of Maine as soon as possible. That's where I'm feeling right now, because Maine right now is just a fucking parking lot with Connecticut, Jersey, and Mass people just looking around, figuring out what antiques they want to buy and all that shit. So I'm ready to get out of Maine. New Hampshire, we'll switch back to windy roads and we'll have some fun, but I need to get out of this parking lot that is Maine. This is definitely one of the weirdest things I've ever seen on the back of a truck before. It's a water shipping company, and this guy really thinks this water situation is serious business. It's just funny. We just crossed into New Hampshire. Whew. Lots to decompress on the trip here. I'm going to end the video here, I think. You know, back in New Hampshire is pretty much, we're 100 miles from the house, but still, it's going to be a, there's plenty more to think about for the trip itself. It was a great time. I'm exhausted. I don't know if I could do a 2-week trip. I mean, I could definitely camp more, but I'm not sure if I have a 2-week trip, you know, in me, but I don't know. Something to think about going forward. So I'll try to remember to put on top of here the total amount of miles ridden on this trip, but the current count is 3384, so 3484, so 3,500 miles. And that's a little bit short. There's a couple hundred in there that I forgot to log. So yeah, just a really, really good trip. I'm ready to be home though. I'll be home in an hour. So that's good. All right, guys and girls. I don't know how this is gonna get edited down, but I hope that you enjoy the slew of videos that come out from this. And I hope it's something that appeals to you and you get to enjoy with your friends and family. All right. Rock on. Take care.
We're somewhere in New Hampshire. About all I can tell you. We're 26 miles to go. What's your range? Hold on a sec. 3. Okay. I got extra fuel. Let's see how it goes. Okay. And again, somewhere in Vermont. I think he knows this road, but I don't know. Really hoping it was going to turn to dirt. That sucks. Still a nice road. We're in some dirt road not far from Adam's house.
At this point, we are only about 15 miles from my house, and this pretty much concludes the whole trip. I took BB-8 on some local dirt roads that, you know, just fun roads that are nice to ride on. Nothing too risky. But I wanted to thank you all for watching this. I mean, we're at like 3 or 4 hours of video so far that you've watched, and I really appreciate that. I know that it's not cinematic or beautiful, but you know, it's part of my experiences. So the fact that you all took part in this video is, you know, watching it and such, it's nice. So thank you. All right, that's all for now. Trip is over. Anything you want to say?
It was a fun trip.
Sorry I can't join you the rest of the way.
I don't know, I got like 400 miles tomorrow.
Yeah, we only did 300 today, but it was all back roads.
Sucks that it's over. Nice to see you go.
Well, you can keep going for a few more days if you want to. Go down to Tail of the Dragon. You got till Sunday.
Just make a little more of a loop.
I mean, you have till Sunday, so
Yeah.
that'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right. I had Heather turn the AC on for us.